Hi everyone, big welcome back to the channel. So Audi Q6 e-tron, November 24 delivery. It is now summer of 26. The car's 18 months old. Most of the time I use digital key, but I've been using the physical key because I haven't reset my digital key yet after my last software update to 3.11, which has made a few changes. I'm going to do a video about those changes as well. So hit like and subscribe, and you'll see that video when it gets uploaded. So I'm going to turn the car on, and you'll see I've got a little message about this key. So the car's just starting up, and it says remote control key, please change key battery. Only appears briefly with the warning tone. If you look at the list of warnings, a couple of bits just initializing, but it's not listed up on the car right now. So I know this takes a 2032 battery. These are pretty common. You get these in the supermarket. We keep a stash of them because that little Fiat 500 there, our little Italian racing car, that thing just eats these in the keys. So, you know, my wife always carries a spare battery in her handbag because when her key dies, she's absolutely stuffed. So I've got to access the emergency key, change the key. I've had a look in the manual. Let's see how easily this works out. Audi Q6 key, get two of these with the car. I'm going to flip it over, I'm going to remove the emergency key. So I'm just going to press down here below the silver part, and then the emergency key will come out. This will get me into the car using the hidden door lock, which is just behind the main handle. And then if I tap this part down where the phone goes or in the front cup holder, this part will then work to turn the car on. So that's what you can do if you've absolutely got a flat battery. Now Audi tell me that if I poke this key in here, don't prise things open, there is a release button that shall pop that open. So let's try it out. Now Mazda say the same thing about the one on the Mazda 2 that we've got, and it doesn't seem to work very well, so let's just see what happens. This is proving a bit tricky.
1 hour later.
Not there. Not there. See, aha, now that I can see here. So I'm on the like the tailgate side of the key. So I can just feel something there, and then this, I can see that move when I push it. You think that bit moved?
Mm-hmm.
It should just pop it open. There we go. So if we push the button in and then lift, the key pops up. So that was a little bit tricky. So we've now got the case partly open. So that's now come up, and I've got my 2032 battery with the plus side facing up. So I'm going to pop that one out, and I'm going to pop the new one in. Very German, spring loaded. New 2032 battery. That's in, and then I just got to reassemble that one. So that was there. Push that down with a nice click. Audi key can go in there. So that's the key reassembled. So let's just try locking and unlocking and see what happens. I'll have to step out the car to do that. So that works absolutely fine, and you might have noticed that my air conditioning is going to come on. I'm just going to show you a little setting that is really useful in this hot weather, and that's if I go to the air conditioning menu, I go to settings up on the left, and it says here air conditioning when unlocking. So I'm going to turn that on, and that means that every time I open the car to unlock the car with the key, the air conditioning will come on, which will get it cooling down before I get into the car. So when it's 30+ degrees outside, the twin leather seats in this get really hot, so it just makes the car a little bit more comfortable. Anyway, hope you found that useful. Thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. I'll talk about the 3.11 software update. It's changed a few things, including the speed warning and a few other subtle bits. So I'll run some detail on that.